Hi, my name is Cindy Rang.
I'm Brandon Moskis, and today's our Sunday box opening.
Hey!
Hi!
Hello again. So if you are new here, we are a mother-daughter duo. We have a quilt shop in Central Washington State. We've been here for 25 years, and we have a brick-and-mortar store, about 5,000 square feet, 10,000 bolts. We have our online store at fabricpatch.net. We have a retreat center with 3 different sizes of retreat facilities, and we also have our hosted retreats. We have a pattern line.
Gosh.
And I don't know what else.
We're a one-stop shop.
One-stop shop.
Habit helpers.
Yes. And what's really fun is we have and the YouTube channel. And on our YouTube channel, we do lots of different things. We have tutorials. We do some blocks of the month. We do some other classes, YouTube classes, Zoom classes. And then we do our box opening twice a week. So we do the Sunday afternoon here at 12:30 Pacific time. We do Wednesday night. And these are the things that have just come in the back door, that have just arrived, brand new fabrics, and we get to show you first. We've also added, for the month of January, we have added a Throwback Thursday. So if you guys saw that, and that's just because we have got to make some room, because we're actually, I would say, making the shop smaller, only in that we're using the rooms a little bit differently. So we're moving things around a little bit, getting new carpet. But the really good news, and I think we've finally made it sort of, I think the rest of the world knows now, early summer, we will have our classroom back. And so we're creating a space for that. So anyway, so lots of changes here. And that's why if you've traveled over to see us in the month of January, come to the back door. Because the front sign says it's beyond pardon our mess. We're not open.
But it's getting messy and messy.
Oh my gosh, it's so bad. Yeah.
But if you have a gift card that Santa brought you or whatever, wait and spend that later. Where you can actually tour the shop, look for what you're looking for, because new stuff is staying in boxes, hogging up aisles, all that stuff. So if you are itching just to spend it, you can spend it online. Yep. That code will work in this online, or wait until February, March, come in and have the tour of the brand new shop and all the clean stuff and find what you're looking for.
Gift certificates do not expire, and in fact that is a federal law that money does not expire, so we can't put an expiration date on it. You use it whenever you want to, however you'd like. So all right, so speaking of, just real quick, and also if you're new, we chat more than we show, so just buckle up.
It's worth it.
It is. So, and also what happens is a lot of people, they just sort of watch as we progress through things. So there's oftentimes an ongoing conversation. And if you need...
Uh-oh. She's got a glass.
No, it's not bad. I have my glasses. But I think what's funny is that I love the comments. And so I think that all of you guys should, scroll through and read, because they're hilarious. You guys crack me up. So a couple of things that I just want to share. Let me back up here a little bit. So still the nesting and nestle. I think I said I wasn't going to talk about it again, but they're...
Hey, I know! Beat that horse
No, this is important. This is important. I have to read this.
She just has to find
I lost it. Right, I lost it.
I'm nestled in right here.
Here it is. Grandma Debbie.
Grandma Debbie, she knows.
Not every other YouTuber says nesting. I have been quilting for 50 years, and I was told it was nestling from my very first quilt teacher. So, last word on that. Anyway, and then also I think I also said I wasn't going to mention the squirrel much anymore, but you guys are still talking about squirrel.
You guys are still talking about it.
Still talking about squirrel.
Give it up.
So, I'm going to this one, Sherry McMahon. It says, I'm a Texas country girl. We are big hunters, but if we kill it, we eat it. Yeah. Squirrel meat is wonderful. It's dark meat. My father ate eggs and squirrel brains scrambled together. I don't, but...
Oh, you got a reaction from everybody.
Behind the camera here.
Everybody reacted, and not in a kind of way.
It wasn't a, that sounds good. Is there a, no. But she says she does not eat that.
Yeah.
She says, but she loves it breaded and fried or in dumplings. She says it's very flavorful.
Texas must have some big squirrels too.
Just
Oh,
saying.
baby breaded brains.
Squirrel thighs.
Baby breaded brains. Breaded brains, it's a thing.
I'll look for it on a menu.
Yes. Jenny Harris. So I'm just going to answer some questions and read some comments that I agree with. But no, answer some comments. So Jenny Harris asks, who is doing work at the shop? Is it just you ladies or who works there? So that's a really good question because we mentioned that a lot because I know that there's lots of shops where the shop owners, you never actually see them in the store. They do all of the behind the scenes stuff. There is a lot of paperwork and other things that you have to do.
Don't get starstruck, guys.
No. We are here every day. We're always here. So we have very few employees. And if you watched our little Christmas special, that was all of us.
That was that.
So it's Brianna and I. We're here 5 days a week. Tracy is here 5 days a week. She's our shipping manager. Not behind us at the moment. That'll return. You guys have seen Marge many times. Marge is here on Mondays and Thursdays. She mostly does the online orders. Denise is here, and Denise is here Monday through Saturday. She works in the store. She works on the floor for people who come into the store. And then we have Janet, who she's kind of our fill-in if somebody's on vacation or something, or we have something big going on. Janet comes and helps. She's a local gal that we love. Barb doesn't work in the store anymore. She usually only works in here on summers and in special occasions because she is a teacher. She's a music teacher. And what she does, instead of working here on weekends, which is what she used to do, she is a professional long-arm quilter now. So we see her very, very rarely. She'll come in and help occasionally, but when we ask her, she will.
Yeah.
But otherwise, she's not here. And then the only other person that you're missing is CK. And CK is the one that she had 2 back surgeries in 2023. Still not back with us.
Healing.
Still healing. And then you'll see CK again. She's the one with the long braid. She's been here for like 16 years. Oh, and then also who you haven't seen much of is Sabrina. Sabrina, on again, off again. Her husband is going through cancer for is it 5th?
Yeah. So they are spending a couple months down in Arizona at the moment.
They're
with some
traveling and,
just spending time together.
spending time together. So,
We'll see her when we see her.
We see when we see. That's exactly. So that's it. So yeah, we're here all the time.
Yeah. So to answer your question, we do all of the moving, rearranging, getting things out of the way for the crew to come in and do the dirty work. So Pa comes in and will move shelving for us, tear things down, build it back up. We only get him on Fridays.
Her question was who's doing the work at the shop, not who works at the shop.
Yeah, I think she wants to know who is, banging nails. So, all right. So, Pa comes in on Fridays, and we get him all flustered, and he does things for us. We usually... it's
We
true,
do.
though, right?
We
he
do.
Leaves, he
And if
leaves
you think
grumpy.
this is not a true thing, Brianna has to ask him.
I have to be
If
here.
I say, see this shelf right here? I want this to be taken down and I want it to be put over here. He will argue with me. Oh, hey, do you think
Where's
that's
it
a good
else
spot?
to do?
That seems so low. So whatever. So I have to say, Brianna, go ask him. Go tell him that's what we want. He doesn't question it when Brianna wants it.
No.
And the funny thing is that it works both ways. When Pa wants me to do something, he has Brianna ask me.
Pa and I have to have a chat.
Yeah.
So Dad called
And then
me.
he-
No.
Yeah. And then as soon as she brings it up, it's like, oh,
God.
I know who
So
called
it had to
him.
be very prep. Dad has something. Exactly how did you ask? Tell Mom. Because I have to, put my own spin on it.
Yes.
So he comes in, but then we're doing carpet tiles.
Yeah.
So things that you're going to see in your dentist office, any of those big office buildings, that's carpet tile. So we actually have Becky, a lot of you local guys probably know who Becky is from Ellensburg. Her Prism Color guys are going to come in. Luckily they love us. So they are okay doing half a room at a time because we can't move everything out of the room. Particular Tracy's table that's usually behind us will not fit through a doorway, and it takes 6 grown men to move. So they're going to come in, do half the prep, put it all in. We're going to move it to the other half of the room. They're going to come in, do the other half while we are prepping the other room to be done. So,
Thus the reason we're kind of closed a little because
it's a hot mess.
yeah.
Hot mess.
Yeah.
And it's also Harper's learning curve. So if you come in, she's super, super duper excited to see someone new. She'll tell you her shoes are purple.
She
look
is.
Look what I can do.
She was trying to play leapfrog with somebody who was in here yesterday. It was pretty
So she's also learning how to reel it in.
yeah.
So yeah, that's the works here, and it's mostly we don't have like a contractor crew coming in. It's Pa and
No, it's
one of the guys from the carpet company.
it's us. And then I have one other comment that I really want to read. That I think is just hilarious. This is from Krabby Gran. She says, Ben, sugar. Inquiring minds want to know if you maybe use squirrel instead of ground meat in your hamburger helper recipe.
Yes, Ben, sugar.
We want to know. Sugar.
Love it. I bet he has. I bet, no need to throw food out that's not bad. Just mix it in there. Would
Yes.
you really know?
Right. And then one other thing, Stephen Miller says, living in Canada, our packages by law all have English and French on them. So
Well,
it seems fairly clear that the diapers that we received that were French.
Makes you wonder where Dollar General started.
I don't know. Yeah. Anyway,
Interesting.
cool. But there's a million comments on there, and
It's a fun place to scroll.
Yeah, I just love. I never have time. I never get caught up because we end up with so many comments on the 4 things a week. I mean, between Fabrichat and the box openings, and now
The possible video that
and then the other things, and then the other thing that's happening is people are watching other older videos. You might have just happened upon something, and then there's comments. Wait, what? What does that mean? And so it's a lot of I probably spend
It's a task.
an hour to 2 hours a day trying to really respond, not just chuckle at the comments.
And
we appreciate them. They're fun.
It's fun. To most bigger companies or bigger people online that that it's just some, random person answering, oh, that's so funny, oh, that's so cool, that they probably just have one person answering it for them, because I think interaction is a good thing. But for us, it's, personal, I guess, in a way that just not average Joe can just say, oh, good advice. Ooh, I wonder if that's true.
Yeah.
I feel like it is something that is more personal. So
And-
we like to go through and
and
try
that-
to.
Yeah,
do it.
and that reminds me, we did have like a marketing person, that kind of helped us with that stuff and helped us with the Facebook posts and stuff, and we really liked that. But I think sometimes we're kind of hard to work with because
we sound like us.
it's like,
and-
oh no, say it this way or whatever. And then
That's
some
not
of you
the right
guys
way.
have asked about Sam. Sam from Alaska came down. We kind of adopted her, and she worked with us for a little while. Sam actually has her own company. Sam does
Sam and Co Media.
Sam and Co Media. You can look her up, but she does web design.
Yeah.
She does all of that stuff, and she's really not a quilter. And so we weren't. We already had a website. We had all of those things. So we tried to lure her over to the dark side, but she still lives with us. She's still here. We love Sam. But that's why you guys don't see her so much. We were trying to find other little things in here for her, but she needs to develop her business.
Yeah.
She's very good at what she does. And so those of you guys that have asked about our friend Sam, she's still here, but she's not in here. All right, now that we've all been caught up to date.
Fabric. Oh, also, you guys are asking about quilts behind us.
Oh,
so
yeah,
wait
yeah.
to the very end. We're going to do all the box opening.
And then we'll tell you the
Robert
patterns.
made these for us, so they're huge. They hit the ceiling. But so we will show you the ladders. And then reach the top and take all the quilts down. We'll show and tell at the end.
Some people
what's
were asking about what some
What's
of them
happening.
are, and we'll show you. And
We'll show them.
we're kind of excited about what this wall will look like when
yeah, we
we're
have
done.
quite the
so
we have quite the idea, so we're excited to show it to you when
we like to decorate.
Okay.
All right, finally.
box
Oh,
cutter.
I have a box.
I've got, what do I have over here? Ooh, QT. I have 2 QT boxes, so could be
Cutie.
1 collection, it could be 2 collections. I don't know.
And Maisie at the moment is napping, which is a good thing. She
Because a switch flipped, and it was over.
She was hungry, then she was fine. She was great, laughing. All of a sudden, it was over.
We were done.
Oh, what are the kids? Oh, it's fat quarters.
These are fat quarters. Those? What are these? We'll have to look and see what that is. There's fabric underneath them, though. Oh, but these look like they're all tonals. Ooh, no, it says Rapture on it. Okay, hold on. Let me open it.
So we'll open these, and then what we like to do, we used to just sort of open things and chit-chat with you while we took the plastic off, but we had a couple of people that said, I cannot listen to that. What is it, ASMR?
Yeah,
Some people
it's not
like
for
the
me.
sound, but I don't like it either. And so we get everything all unbuckled.
Oh, there's a lot of fat quarters. I don't know what's in here.
Fun.
I don't know.
We'll show you.
I don't know what's in here.
Well, the fat quarter boxes.
There's
these are
some
fun just to
fabric.
sell this way.
And there's some fat quarter boxes. So we're gonna finish opening, take the plastic off what we can here, and then we'll show you what's in here.
Okay, so good news, bad news. Actually, mostly good news.
Mostly good news.
Mostly good news.
There's no bad news.
So no bad news at all. So what kind of happens is two things happen. One is that near the end of the year, all of the weird stuff that's kind of been on back order, they find it in their warehouse when they're doing inventory, and we get
Weird
stuff
boxes.
that we've been waiting on. So
Second
that's
to
a
that,
good thing.
we can never remember what we ordered because it was like 6 months ago.
Yeah, that's
So
it.
that also helps.
Yes. And the other thing that I think bears mentioning here is sometimes, we'll reorder something for somebody and go, oh, yeah, that's just a Moda Basic fabric. We can go ahead and order that and we'll let you know when it comes in. And sometimes it is, it could be 2 weeks. It could be 6 months before it comes in. We never know. I know that there's somebody who is patiently waiting for some Kaffe fat quarters. They're just the classics. Oh, yeah, we got you. And they've been waiting for a couple months.
That they didn't come with the 10-inch squares because they cut the 10-inch squares and fat quarters all at the same time, do all the assembly. So I don't know.
We don't know. So that's kind of what was in this box. We opened a second one, kind of same thing we're going to show you. But here's the other really, I think good news, is that what happens is when we do our 12 days of Christmas, we find some special things for you. We buy some things that we don't otherwise carry in the store that are fun gift items for you. And this was some stuff that we ordered and it didn't come.
Okay,
but now it's
here.
And Merry Christmas. We're still going to give it to you at a really, really good price, but it's kind of fun. So it's like, oh yeah, Merry Christmas to me. So really kind of a cool thing. So let's show you this first. And what they are is these fat quarter boxes.
Yes.
And so what's
They're
kind of
super
cool
I'm
is
gonna
that
go so I can
because sometimes we get bundles of fat quarters, where we'll get the whole collection. So there might be 24 or something like that. This is a whole box, and you can see that this particular one, what's it called, the Great Outdoors or something?
Open air.
Open air. It even shows you what it is. So anybody that does like landscape quilts or anything like that, you can see what's in here. It's all of the rock textures and the sea and the sky and the bark and all of that stuff. These are all current basic fabrics from QT Fabrics. So it's pretty awesome. And also right now we're all kind of trying to collect fabrics for our temperature quilt.
Right.
That's really kind of cool. Be kind of cool. So anyway, fat quarters in our store are $3.25 because it's a quarter of a yard of fabric, and our fabric is $12.99. So that's how we come up with that price. But we're selling these for $2 per fat quarter for the entire box. So it's $100 for. There's 51, right? 51 in this one. There's 3 different styles to choose from. So and there's limited quantities.
Yeah, because remember it was going to be 12 days of Christmas.
Yes.
But now it's,
So if you
6th day of January.
Yeah, so if you're watching this in real time, it's still 12:45, 1 o'clock on a Sunday, you're probably pretty good. But if you wait too long and you don't see it, it's because somebody bought all of them. So this one is called the Basics. There's only 48 in here. So again, this one will be $96. And this is really fun.
Yeah, and I feel like it's a little bit of everything. Novelty pieces, tonal pieces, fun.
Let's see, how can I show them? Can you see from here?
Yeah, we're just following you down.
Okay, sorry. So yeah, there's just some really fun things in here there's some bunch of different textures, bunch of their, the swirl fabric that they use. Yeah. Oh, see, look at that. There's some pretty cool things in here. So anyway, this is kind of a fun one. I think that I oftentimes am looking for just a little pop of color of something. It's kind of fun. I love the box. It's just a resealable box. The other thing that we're going to mention about this is that we do a $9 flat rate shipping because then we send everything priority. Tracy gets it out same day or the next day. She sends it priority. Sometimes it costs us that medium priority box, and it'll cost us $14 to send it to you, and we just eat that, so it's no big deal. But that's why we charge a $9 flat fee. This will not go priority. So there won't be an added shipping charge or anything like that. So if you order other stuff, the other stuff will come in your priority box. This, she's just going to tape up and put a label on it. So this will come separate. But anyway, just so you're aware of that. And then the other one is one called Seasonal. And Brianna, where will this be on the web? I know you can do a link, but
I'm
where
going to
will
do
they
a
find
link.
this?
It's going to be in the pre-cuts category. I'm also going to put it in the gifts section.
Oh, fun. Okay.
And if you put in a fat quarter box, these three will be the first three things that pop up.
Okay, perfect. I'm going to come down here again so you can see this. So this one is called Seasonal. There's 48 in here. So it looks like you've got, so there's some Valentine's stuff. There's some green stuff. Oh, there's some leaves.
Oh, those are like ornaments.
Ha. Oh, yeah, look how fun
Yeah, so
that
think
is.
holiday.
Yeah. Christmas trees. Fun. What's that one?
Cute. Is that a snowman? Is that a Yeti face? What is that?
Is it a Yeti?
I don't know what that is.
I bet Ben eats it.
It's a polar bear.
Is it a polar bear? It is a polar bear.
I bet Ben eats it.
Yeah,
Cute.
pretty fun. Yeah, there's some fun stuff in here. Hanukkah. Here's some more Christmas stuff. Oh, fun.
That's cute.
So yeah, so pretty cute. So seasonal. So kind of fun. And I know that for me personally, I do like fat quarters. I will pull out a fat quarter easily because of the way I have them organized, and it's easy just to grab that out, use that for whatever. What's that one book? It Takes Two.
It Takes Two is a good one.
I think that there's a dozen projects in there, and each project takes 2 fat quarters, so kind of fun. So now the other thing that was in this QT box is some basics, and same thing. We probably ordered these along with some of the collection that we did, and it looks like there's 3 colorways, kind of a light and a dark. So there's 2 different textures.
And this is just a Rapture texture.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, they don't tell me a color name, but this one's AZ. This is like the color of sand. This is going to a beach.
And so can you see the difference? Can you guys see the color very well? So this has that same sandy color, but it has almost a banana yellow
it's very
kind of background.
creamy.
And that one is just a little bit denser, if that makes sense.
And then also this one, color E, is more on the yellow side.
And then the same thing,
very
this one
pale.
is more dense, this one has a little bit more white in it. And that reminds me, somebody else had asked, and I went back to look for the comment, because my phone died and I couldn't answer at the time. Somebody said, what is that background fabric that you guys talk about all the time? And she couldn't find it. Oh. It is Fig Tree Cream. And it's confusing because we call it banana. We've just always called it...
3030.
She already recognizes the C.
Tracy has it memorized.
38030.
Yeah.
38030 is the SKU of it.
But if
And
you
it's
type in Fig Tree Cream, it'll pop
Fig
right
Tree
up.
Cream, we need to stop calling it banana, but that's the color that
We
I think
as
of.
in
It's like banana. I know, I do. But it's like the meat of a banana. It's that color, and we talk about it all the time. I don't know if it's on
don't think
these
it's
quilts
anything
behind
behind
us, but if
a
you don't
good
want to use a
shade.
bright white, and if you don't want to use a black background or a tone-on-tone. What's nice about that banana yellow or Fig Tree Cream is that it's super, super subtle. It lets your bright fabric be bright, and you don't even notice that it's just an off pale yellow.
Yeah.
I love it as a background.
It's
color.
a really
we use
good
it a lot.
color. So the one Mom had and these are actually the Color Dance tonal pieces. So a little bigger marble texture. Bigger blotch. But you still have the same 3 colors. Your sandy color, your light cream, and kind of your paley yellow.
And where will these be? Will these be in the basics?
They'll be in the basics. They'll be on the color wall section. And they'll be the first ones you see. I'll put them to the top. So if you're looking for these kind of tones, you can find them there. If you are trying to match it to something you are purchasing or have purchased from us recently that maybe we saw the fabric for, put it in your notes and say, hey, I want to put this with the woodland wildflowers that I got Wednesday or whatever, and we will match it and make sure it's the right color. If it's not, we'll change it out for the right shade for you, but you can absolutely do that.
Yes. Well, we were looking with the other QT box. We thought maybe because there was 2 boxes that we opened, we thought maybe there was a third. This one seemed unmarked, but it is not
It
QT.
turned out to be Michael Miller. But
Same kind of idea.
Same funness was in it. So I did take the plastic off for you already. But super fun.
Look at this.
So it is like
Do you hear the gasping from the back?
cheetah print rainbow.
Cheetah rainbow.
Cheetah rainbow. Harper needs pants out of this. Let me just tell you.
Harper, you need some pants.
We also have like a triangle confetti. I don't know if this is kind of hard to
Rainbow
tell.
confetti.
It's
Can you
a
see it?
bright white background and it's pink, blue, yellow, teal, and greens.
We need to do closer up. Do you feel like that looks white in the camera?
It looks white. Can you see this one better? So exact same print, just on black. So either on bright white or solid black.
Very nice.
Triangle confetti. A fantastic stripe. Same cool colors, bright white background. What's kind of cool about this one is it is kind of shaded. You've got dark blue to kind of a light blue to a dark blue. So it's kind of as if your paintbrush is slowly running out of color and then you re-dip it. But same colors with a little black stripe in between them. Really
And
cool.
that one does follow along your selvage, so it'd be really nice if you're doing a mitered border.
Just a this is like white, solid white, but that same cheetah print, but it's more on the gray charcoal. It's not like a flat black on white, which is pretty cool.
Blotchy black.
I brought you black. And last but not least,
Love this. What is that, do you
I don't know,
think?
it's just paint scribble. Paint testing, paint swatching. On
Art.
solid black.
It's
Super
pretty
bright,
awesome.
vibrant. This would be a fantastic border for a temperature quilt.
It would.
Sorry.
It would. Now, where are you going to put this?
I'm going to put this in the novelty section. I wonder if it has a collection name. I don't know. This one says colorful camouflage.
Colorful. Maybe you should give it its own name and put it near the front so they don't have to hunt for it.
I'll give it its own name. Put it all together. I'll put it in the what's new. I'll just call it colorful camouflage.
Colorful camouflage.
Since we're here. And I'll put all, what was that, 6 pieces? All in there for you. I'll add some solid white, solid black in case you're interested.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was that.
Okay, great. So now
I've got some
there's a box
PE sheet
right
boxes.
there.
Do you have a box cutter for me?
I do.
I keep losing it. I used to put it in my pocket.
Move this for you.
Ooh, it is Charlie Harper.
Charlie Harper.
Dun, ta-da.
Now, does Charlie Harper have his own category?
Yes, he does. Charlie Harper has, we have quite a few. We have some really good wilderness, some really good Christmas stuff. But yeah, we have a Charlie Harper.
Famous artist. How fun that we have the opportunity to have it on fabric.
I know. I love so much.
How many pieces are there? Quite a few.
And something totally different in the other box. Moonbeam Dreams from Poppy Cotton in the next box. Alright, so we'll take off plastic and everything, but we'll show you Charlie Harper first.
And then Moonbeam. Moonbeam Dreams.
Moonbeam Dreams.
It's hard to say.
Super cool.
Alright, we'll be
Alright,
right
we're
back.
back.
Okay, Charlie Harper. And so you can see the other stuff that we have.
I'll have these 5 you'll see first, so you know the new 5 in case you are a collector like we are. You'll know you won't have any duplicates. You'll have these 5 and then whatever else we have. We have a lot of other really cool ones.
Because we have another ladybug one that is more sparse than this. Because this is
And I
like
feel like they're bigger ladybugs.
clusters. Tracy, what do you call a group of ladybugs?
I don't know. What do you call a group of ladies?
Well, it's not a joke. I thought maybe you really would know.
Oh, no.
You know, it's not like a gaggle of geese and a murder
of crows.
a murder of crows.
I guess I could probably look on my phone.
But yeah, it's really pretty. And the background really is kind of a purpley plum.
Yeah,
It's a really cute piece.
gorgeous.
Gorgeous.
And while we're waiting that information,
Our information highway is a little sick.
oh yeah,
Yeah,
our internet is. I love this.
I love the angels.
I do too. And do you see they have all different skin tones?
And hair colors. Look at that cute little redhead on the
Hair
bottom.
colors. Look at the little redhead.
Love it.
Loveliness of ladybirds.
A loveliness
Of ladybugs.
of ladybugs.
Birds.
Ladybirds. I knew it was something cool. I couldn't
It's
remember.
like Ladybird Johnson, isn't that? What? How do you do some
Ladybird. What's the difference between a
What's a
ladybird and a ladybug?
loveliness?
A loveliness. But is a ladybird something different than a ladybug?
Well, no, it just says a group of ladybugs is called a loveliness of.
A group of ladybugs is called a loveliness. Okay. Awesome. Is that upside down?
Speaking of crows, no.
A murder.
They're murdering corn together, and that's cool. It's already ready for you to cut into blocks and everything. Love it.
Yeah.
Super duper cool.
Love it.
There's a really cool Villa Rosa pattern called, I think it's called Newsflash, that showcases Charlie Harper stuff. That's pretty neat.
You're gonna want to zoom in on this. Is that upside?
I know. I love this
It's all of his little. It's line drawings, and if you look, oh my
it's upside
gosh.
down.
Oh, is it upside down?
Yeah.
What if I do it like
My
that?
walrus or manatee thing. There we go.
Let me see it that way. Oh yeah, there's all kinds of things in there. I feel like, because do you see the bunny? And there's
Wait, are we still upside down? We're still upside down.
Okay,
Hold on. I was like, wait, I can't see it.
hold it down.
Hold on.
Let me help you. There you go. And this is green, and it's kind of like a lime drawing. And
There we
oh my
go.
gosh, all of the different things. There's an
Fish,
owl,
the raccoon. Oh yeah, that's it. The
a
moth.
cheetah,
Oh, there he is.
all kinds of things.
Update. In the UK, they call them ladybirds.
Oh, more information from the information shipping department. In the UK, they call ladybugs ladybirds.
You know.
According
to Google.
to Tracy.
We need our UK people to confirm.
We do need confirmation from our UK people. But anyway,
That's fantastic.
you can look at this for a long time and see all kinds of things. Because there's something in there that looks like a piece of pizza, but I don't think that's what it is. Because
I've seen that piece too.
that's not what he
Someone's
does.
face.
Yeah, it's
This is that Newsflash pattern. Let me see if I can focus in on here. There we go. So that's all Charlie Harper stuff. And yeah, they have that as if you're doing, camera reel. You can do that, you cannot do that. But I just think it's a cool way to showcase something super cool, super busy.
Yeah.
Super awesome.
What do you think? This is sandpipers?
Sandpipers? I think it's there's I think so.
Love it.
Love it. And it is like a border print almost, but it runs established as salvage.
Yeah, with the fabric, and so
it's 42-inch pieces, but still cool. Cool to apron, cool to cut
fantastic.
out.
So that's the 5 new Charlie Harper pieces, but there's lots more. And then I also want to mention the other thing, and then we'll show you this, what was it called? Moonbeam
Dream.
Something Dream.
Moonbeam
Dream.
It's a whole lot.
But also the other thing, we forgot to mention it, the
Quick grid, piecing grid from 10
Piecing Grid. 10 Sisters came in. So those of you guys that have been so patiently waiting, that has all shipped. We put in extra panels for you guys, which is kind of fun. So this is the stuff. I think we sell it every day. I think people are still collecting it, maybe looking through your books and deciding your patterns. This was the stuff that I did for the Quiltmas video, and just a little reminder if this is the first time you're seeing it. She does have, I think we have 4 different books of hers, and in the very center of all of them, it has all of the directions. It's just absolutely brilliant. It's just an interfacing. 70% of it washes away the first time you wash the quilt. You don't have to wash it until you're ready to wash it. Doesn't matter. And then the other 30% stays there. It's fusible grid. And so what happens is they are all 9 blocks across by 14 blocks down. And then
The only difference is your half inch. Your half inch.
say, wait.
Because they're also all like $2.99 per panel.
Yeah.
So if we were, this is a half inch finished grid that Mom's
So
holding
this
right
one is
now.
a double.
It's a double because $2.99
Otherwise, it would
to
be-
a spec. So
It would be.
so the half inch is the only thing that does not go with that rule because it is so tiny. It's a double.
Yeah. Because that would be the half inch, and then this one is the 2-inch finished, which you would start with 2.5 inch
That's
squares.
your 1.5 inch finished.
I think this was a 2. I grabbed it. Gosh darn it! This is the 1.5. Anyway, so yeah, it comes 2-inch finished, 1.5 inch finished, 1 inch, and half inch. And we also have some border stuff that's kind of fun that we don't talk about very much, but it's kind of cool because then it's 9 by 14, and what happens in the patterns is that it's just like a puzzle piece. So that's why we think it's really fun for kids to do, because you can look at, even like this one. So all you're going to do is you're going to have your 6 panels, and it gives you the pattern for how to put it all together. You iron it down, sew it. I show you how to do it on the video. But then what's really nice is they don't really care. Choose whichever one you want, and whichever size you pick, it'll tell you what size it's going to be. So if you're using the 1-inch finished square, these 6 panels when you're sewn together will be 27 by 27. If you're doing the 2-inch finished squares, it'll be 54 by 54. And of course that's before you put borders on it. You can add 4 more the other way, whatever you'd like to do. But this one for kids that's particularly fun is because, look at some of these things in here. There are some hedgehogs. We've shown you guys this before, but there are whale, owl, fox, hedgehog. And if you want to, so she's done this with these 6 so that it ends up looking like this. But gosh, if you just want to do a wall hanging or something and just kind of play with it, just do 2. You can just leave that one out, do whatever you want. Or better yet, give them some graph paper and have them come up with their own pattern, which is kind of fun. The other thing is we have a Minecraft kit. And it has all of the patterns for all of the Minecraft characters, and it comes with 8 panels in whatever size you want to make. And our friend Sally did that. That was her...
yeah, Every Quilt Has a Story.
Every Quilt Has a Story when she shows that on there. So, all right, let's see. So anyway, that stuff is all back in stock in all of the colors. Here is a couple of the other books, but so
the only book that
ready
we're
to
missing at the moment is the 10 Quilt for 10 Sisters. That should be here tomorrow.
Yeah, yeah.
And that's the one that both of our samples are actually made of. The one we did for Quilt Miss and the bright one we just have hanging out at the shop.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to move the camera so we can look up close at Moonbeam Dreams.
Okay, this is really pretty. Gosh, it has kind of an art gallery feel to it. It's really pretty.
Yeah.
And is this the QT one we just opened?
Yeah, that's the Rapture one.
Yeah, that's perfect in there.
I think so too. So I'll put it in there also. You'll see it in both places.
Otherwise, it's only 7 little pieces. It's just really cute, really fun. Kind of a hippie look. Well, not really. I mean, Moonbeam Dreams, you think so, but it's really
It's just
more
botanical.
Botanical. Definitely, I like it. So this is kind of it looks like instructional, but it is not. You can see that those, I don't know if they're butterflies or moths, but they go both directions, and it's on kind of a peachy background. And then there's other little butterflies, or maybe moths. I mean, if you look at the antenna, makes me think moth. Here's another one. Beautiful.
Your arm's right in the way.
Oh, sorry. A couple different colors. Those of you guys that like to do collage quilting, this would be a fun one for cutting up for collage quilting. I love this. So that is just a dark solid navy blue with a teal couple sizes of stars on there. And then this one is the same as the first one. It's just on a navy background. Beautiful, very elegant, very modern. I like that. And this, I feel like this is a lightning bug, right?
Yeah, those look like little fireflies.
Yeah, and it, because you can see, and it has little, like there's a little radiating. I don't know if you can see that or not. It's on like a little hashtag texture. And then here's another star on yellow, and that's just a solid yellow on the back and kind of a creamy yellow for the stars. And then this is the one that we just saw from QT Fabrics that is
just a good
really
color
a
texture.
nice background. And also I would say that our banana yellow, our fig tree cream, if you want a more solid background, that would look really good with this. And then some little morning glories. Oh, I get it. Moonbeam. Moon. So this is all night stuff.
Oh, maybe.
Yeah. And it's poppy cotton, for those of you that didn't, if I didn't say that in the beginning. And then this is the same as the first one, just on a pale yellow background. So, really cute. All right. Okay, and then we have 2 other special things to show you. Okay, we have 2 boxes, and these are from
Free Spirit.
But first,
open
that box, because I think I know what that is. And I think that this was a duplicate order. Do you think that we ordered more of these on purpose? Which I suppose we should, because we only have 2 left in the store, and so I was a little bit worried about this. But I think this is the travel guide. It is.
Oh, yes, it is.
Everybody needs this. If you guys are, if you guys travel around a little bit, if you are snowbirds, if you, you know, do seasonal travel, it is pretty cool. They update this every single year. It is a free listing, and they hounded me to make sure that it was in there and make sure that it was accurate. So they don't charge us for it to make sure that every single year when they put out the new edition that you have the most current information about quilt shops, yarn shops, all of that's in there. It's $10. It's $9.95. So if you travel at all, this should be in the glove box of.
And there's also it's fabric and yarn.
Yeah.
We feel like that kind of coexists with each other. So depending if you're a knitter or a quilter or both, you'll find these along your way. And it's really cool in here is it's organized by state, but they also give you a state map. For all of us visual people who want to know, well, I'm roughly here. Is there anything worth we need to take a day trip? So it's kind of cool. Yeah. They really do put in a lot of the work to make it fun to go shop hopping on your own.
Yeah, so I didn't think that I had ordered more, but it was kind of fun. It's like, wait, I think
and it's
I know
a really
what that
good
is.
price.
It's a really good price. Everybody does need one.
And yeah, it is accurate for this year, and I feel like it's a good year to get if maybe you have them from the past. Unfortunately, the pandemic wasn't great for everybody, so that could have changed. So if you need to update that travel guide, this is a good one to start with. And it'll last for a couple years. Yeah. You may run into a few things that have changed along the way, but we can deal with that.
And make some notes in it, you know, the shops that you really liked along the way. And then we're going to open this Free Spirit. It's going to be something super exciting.
Is this Anna Marie Corner? What's this?
Or is it,
this is Murano by O something. I don't have no idea how to pronounce that. This could be Anna Marie's designer debut thing that she does.
Oh, deal.
Look at all that.
I was thinking maybe also, Kathy, what's her name? What else am I thinking?
Oh my gosh, look at all that kind of a mosaic stuff.
Oh, wow.
That is awesome.
Okay. So we're going to open all of these, and then just a little reminder, too, we're going to do a quick little trunk show of what's behind us.
Yes.
Before we go. Okay, so this is absolutely beautiful. Super, super bright. Really cool. It's called Murano, and it's by, I can't say her name either, Odie Balul. I don't know. I'm sure she's some, you know, everybody who's on social media is probably saying, oh my gosh, I know exactly who that is and what it is. But you can see what it is. It's little glass. I guess that'd be why it's called Murano. It looks like there's some glass beads and all kinds of really cool pieces. So look at this. This big piece.
I love the mosaic look.
I know it. Gosh,
Awesome.
I just love that. And there's multiple things on here. Birds, lots of flying birds and big mosaic. So there's this one with the pink background, and then there's also, this one is the same thing in the greens. Oh, I just love that. I think that's really, really beautiful. But there's several pieces here. I don't know which piece is like the focus piece because there's so many that are so gorgeous. So look at this one. This one is another one that is the glass and then just some flowers in there. It almost has a, you know, Hispanic feel to it, kind of. I mean, the colors and the flowers outlined in black. I love that. So there's pink, and then here is the blue one. Look at the blue one. I love that. And then there's also a green one. There's the green one. Oh, really, really nice. And you can see the size of that, you know, the repeat. Really, really pretty. Okay, and then there's some other larger ones. Let's see, let's show you some of the smaller ones. This is a great plaid. I am a fan of plaid anyway, but gosh, I love that. I like that it's a little bit uneven, which is kind of fun. And that's in the green or in this fantastic pink. It's kind of a pink and red and orange with some electric blue highlights. That's just a great piece anyway. It's one of those stash pieces that you would need. And then there's these stars. The stars are kind of a spinning six-pointed
ninja star.
It is a little ninja star. And that's in pink and in orange. And Brianna, can you put the blue over? And in blue. Fantastic. Just a really nice, subtle
That's a cool texture.
support texture, yes. And then we've got these other really cool ones left. So let's see. And these are all, I think, a little bit different. I guess these two are the same. So this one is the warm colors, the pink, yellow, and orange. And it's just sort of fractured glass with the flowers in them. And then here it is in the teal, the blue, the light blue, a little bit of orange. Love that. And then these four are all just a little bit different. Maybe I'll just open one at a time. I love this. Oh no, this one is the same as the pink one I see now. So, oh,
That's so cool.
can you see that it's, and this really goes along, this is salvage. So you really could cut this here, and this really could be a really cool mitered border. If you can see what's happening there. And see the size of it. So if you see this online to look at it a little bit closer, it's a really big repeat. You could just cut a yard of this and have this as your panel.
Yeah.
If there's something that's focused. So that one is mostly the blues, and then this one is the reds. Let me do it this way, maybe you can see it a little bit better. Look at those little guys.
Oh, you see the parrots?
Huh, where's the
Mhm.
parrots? Oh yeah!
I saw the
You
parrots
see
in the blue. It's so cool.
Yeah. It was fantastic. Oh, okay, so there's the red one, there's the blue one, and then there's this one. And this is just fun little,
Like window pane.
yeah, yeah,
Cool.
really cool. I love this.
I know. I can't believe that's the one
I
in the
love
only color.
this. I know. I feel like I need some of this for sure. And it's just little beads. It's like this little like cloisonne maybe. I don't know. Obviously little glass beads, but oh, I love
I need
that.
that one in more colors.
Yeah, I totally agree. And then there's this one, which is different.
It's almost a little bit of everybody
Yeah.
in one cool mashup.
Yeah. Love it. Yeah. Cool little. I love the mixture of the flowers and that kind of fractured glass, but it's hard to pick which one is the focus piece because sometimes that's how they will do a collection is they have a couple of, you know, a big, large floral scale and then a medium floral and then all of the supportive pieces. But this is like a whole lot going on, which is kind of fun because then if you're looking for some other support pieces, I would say probably Sue Penn.
Yeah.
Any of the stuff that is like super bright, I think would be really good. So what we're going to do, we're going to move this a little bit and then we're going to show you some of these. But first we have something very special. And so we have been kind of cleaning things and we have a box. And the box is mask making stuff. I don't know that people are still making masks, but if you are somebody who is, if you're making masks either because you are somebody who is, I don't know why, you're maybe still selling them, you're working with somebody and they're still required, somebody who's maybe immunosuppressant or whatever. We have this box full of all kinds of stuff. So we have some mask filter material. We have even a DIY mask kit in here. And then we have some of the Olifun, the stuff that we used back when we did it. There's some elastic in here. There's some kits. You know, when we were sending these out and it has our little pattern and information in there, and then it has the Olifun is what we were using. That's that really nice elastic. It's the lingerie elastic, so it's kind of soft, and then the nose piece is in there. So anyway, all kinds of stuff in here. We are going to throw it all into one box. And we are going to give it away. Now, a couple things. So Brianna is going to put the SKU across the bottom here for what the SKU is. And the first person to put that SKU in and then to check out, you get it. you can have it. And it might say, well, is it going to have to say a penny? It's probably going to have to say a penny so that we can track it. So it'll say a penny. So you have a penny, and you can have it. But there's only one box. So sometimes what happens
And
is...
you will have to pay the $9 to ship it.
$9 to ship it. It'll cost us more than that to ship it, but you have to pay your $9 shipping. So sometimes what happens is if two people check out at the same time, if you are within 60 seconds of each other, then both of you think you got it. And so somebody will get the email to say, oh, sorry, somebody beat you by 20 seconds or whatever. If you do not see it, it's because somebody beat you to it. If it was in your box, in your cart, and then by the time you went and checked out, somebody else got it, because that's what happens. They can take it out of your cart because the first person who pays for it gets it. If that happens, it's just gone. So there is only one. So don't call. We don't have more. It's all in one box. We cleaned it all up, and we're done making masks, hopefully for forever. But anyway, so something kind of free. And then we're going to clean all of this up, and then we're going to talk to you about the quilts behind us really fast. Okay, so we're just going to show you, there was some questions about what the quilt was behind us, so we'll show you, and then eventually after we paint this wall, and we've got 5 ladders that'll be across here that you guys will see, we'll have the patterns up here and you'll be able to see them a little bit easier. So we can start up at the top, but I want to show you, this is Simply Charming. In fact, I set up at the top, but let me hold this one up. This is Simply Charming when you're using a 5-inch square, so it's just a charm pack. And then I think it takes a yard of a background fabric. Super, super easy to do. And then if you want to do it out of a 10-inch layer cake, that's what the top one is. So just super fast. And instead of sewing all of those 10-inch squares together where you end up with about, what is it, a 72 by 84-inch quilt, you can add more to it. It makes it a little bigger. This one is...
split 9 patch.
Split 9
That
patch.
was the one that was behind us.
You guys have seen this lots. Lots and lots. This one is Hollywood. You guys have seen this a lot. This one is Second Slice. I think you guys have seen this one a whole bunch. We might even... Oh, we probably don't have kits of this one anymore. Yeah. Kind of fun. You can do it out of a 10-inch layer cake. This one is... On the Fly. You've seen this a million times. This one is super easy. It's just migrating geese and then just kind of a fun fabric. You can do it out of out of fish fabric, and have fish fabric here. It makes it kind of fun. This one is probably one that you guys probably have not seen back on the wall very often, and this is a Boston Commons. So super easy to do, kind of a fun color thing. And so you can make it however big or small you want to do. This particular one we did with a solid square, then a 4-patch, then a solid square, then a 4-patch. There is a really good book by Eleanor Burns, and she has all of the variations in here. So you can do it all kinds of ways where you put in kind of a big base fabric. You can do it every other. She's got a lot to look at in here. She makes them several ways, and it's all strip piecing, so kind of a fun book, easy thing to do.
Can you hold that one up so I can scroll?
Hold it up?
Yeah, we couldn't really see it. Maybe because you opened it sideways, I don't know.
Oh, I did open it sideways. I apologize.
So cool. Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. And then, what else is in here? Star Stepping. Star Stepping is just a courthouse steps block set on point, and then you can do a focus print, or Brianna did a machine embroidered print on there. And then the one down here is a Scrappy Crackers. Crackers is a really popular quilt. It's really just a half log cabin block. You guys can see that on there. It's just half log cabin blocks, and then the way that you put it, to me, it looked like crackers. And then you can do a big focus print in the inside, or if you have a panel that you want to use, you can use that. So we have crackers. That particular quilt is kind of all over the shop. We've done that in lots of colorways, and you've seen it lots out at the retreat center. So, all right, let's see. So, sorry.
So, what did we see today? A lot of basic stuff, some fun stuff. So basic blenders, some fun confetti bright stuff, more stash filler. The stash boxes of Fat Quarters.
Ooh,
Super cool. Limited number of each. There's only the 3 colorways.
Yes.
Super cool. A great deal on Fat Quarters. And good for textures, whether you're, again, shopping for temperature quilt stuff, I Spy quilts. I think that's really cool. Or just need to do some filler stuff or have fabric for little ones when they come over. It could be their own little box of stuff. Pill for what you want first. Leave what's left.
Do some trading.
Yeah. Charlie Harper. So again, the Charlie Harper you're going to see in the What's New section of the website. You're going to see the new 5 pieces we saw today first, and then everything else. We have quite a bit of Charlie Harper stuff. And then Murano. The Murano mosaic glass. Super fantastic.
Travel
and
guidebooks.
Moonbeam Dreams.
Oh yeah, and Moonbeam Dreams. We did a lot. We've seen a lot today. It was good.
It was fun stuff.
We've seen a lot, and made me think of something else. Oh, we keep talking about the temperature quilt. So just a little reminder, and there's been lots and lots of comments and questions, and I keep trying to answer everybody's questions about that. Remember that step 1 is just gather some information.
Yep.
Just make and you don't even have to have any solid decisions made. On the 18th, we're just gonna 11 a.m. Pacific time. Figure what time that is for you. We are going to get together again,
and we're gonna plan. We're gonna nail down some real ideas. We're gonna talk about patterns,
designs,
fabric, that kind of thing. So that when we meet in February, we're gonna start sewing for January.
Yeah.
So
there's no sewing you have to do.
Nope.
No final decisions.
No
for at least another
fabric
month.
has to be even picked out.
We are just going to make this super easy to do. And the other fun thing is that I think everybody on the staff is going to make one.
I know. So, we're
all doing something different.
I have 2 in my head. I have 2.
Yeah.
I will share them with you.
We're going to narrow down some ideas.
I think I have the one picked out. I'm going to make a dummy block first because it's intense. A little.
I think it's going to be fast.
I think it'll be so cool.
Because your temperature is really going to be just a strip. It is a good one.
I'll have some good
ideas.
Some sample blocks ready for you.
So if you haven't picked out a pattern yet,
don't worry about it.
We got you.
You don't have to know anything. You don't even have to know your temperatures.
Come and hang out on the 18th.
We're just gonna fill you with more information and hopefully help you whittle down what you're gonna do. Maybe you'll do the same thing as me or the same thing as Mom or who knows.
Marge.
We're excited.
Denise.
Yeah. We're all gonna play along.
All right.
Okay. All right. Have a great day.
See you next week.
Bye.
Bye.
So she woke up before we started editing, so here's your Maisie bloopers.
So you get to see Maisie.
After just waking up. Hi. She's like, I'm not really awake yet.
Can you show them you know how to blow a kiss? Kind of has a fish look, but it's blowing a kiss.
Get your finger out of there.
What you doing right there?
What is that? My sister got me this.
Mommy.
What?
Look what she...
Thank you for watching our video. We invite you to leave a comment, hit the like button, or better yet, subscribe to our channel so you never miss an episode. You can also visit our Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, or Pinterest pages, or find all of those things and our online store at fabricpatch.net.
Can I say hi?
Yeah, you can say hi.
They can't
Can they see?
Here,
Can they see Harper?
Let me see. There, they can
there
see
you go. Redheads. The two
Redheads.
redheads.
Don't pull her hair.
Maisie, me.
All right. Say bye.
Bye.